close your eyes for a moment, or simply soften your gaze if you prefer to keep them open. Listen to the space around you. Beyond the mechanical hum of the modern world, beyond the distant traffic, beyond the relentless, unforgiving ticking of the clock, there is a profound silence waiting to be acknowledged. But I ask you, how often do you actually allow yourself to dwell in it? We are living in an epoch of profound and systematic distraction. An era where the external world demands every ounce of your precious attention, leaving your internal landscape barren, unexplored, and often terrifying. You are constantly connected to a global network of information, tethered to glowing screens that feed you a never-ending stream of data. Yet you have never been more isolated, more fundamentally disconnected from your own self. Feel the weight of the exhaustion you carry in your shoulders, in your chest, behind your eyes. It is not merely a physical tiredness that a good night's sleep can cure. It is a profound, aching, spiritual fatigue. This fatigue is the heavy toll of a relentless performance. The renowned psychoanalyst Carl Jung called this performance the persona, the elaborate psychological mask we wear to interact with society. You have spent years, perhaps decades, meticulously crafting this mask. You have painted it with the acceptable colors of competence, politeness, productivity, success, and compliance. You wear it so continuously that you have tragically forgotten it is just a mask. You have begun to believe that you are the roles you play: the dedicated worker, the reliable provider, the flawless friend, the dutiful partner. Zork. But when the lights finally go out, when the notifications cease their demanding chimes, and you are left completely alone in the dark, a quiet dread begins to creep into the edges of your consciousness. Who are you when there is no one left to perform for? This existential dread is the ultimate pain point of modern existence. We run from it with everything we have. We numb the anxiety with endless scrolling, with mind-altering substances, with superficial conversations, with unnecessary labor, and with the relentless pursuit of more. The great Stoic philosopher Seneca astutely observed that individuals are fiercely protective of their physical wealth, guarding their estates, their gold, and their property with their very lives. Yet they freely hand over their minds to any passing stranger, any trivial distraction, any fleeting emotion. Amar, you have surrendered the keys to your inner kingdom to the chaotic demands of the outside world. You have built an impenetrable fortress around your physical body, but you have left the gates of your soul wide open to invaders. It is time to reclaim those keys. It is time to embark on the most terrifying, yet utterly magnificent journey a human being can undertake: the journey inward. The way out of this suffering is not up, but down. To find true peace, you must stop climbing the endless fictional ladders of societal expectation and start digging deep into the soil of your own psyche. Let us speak of the shadow. Beneath the polished, socially acceptable surface of your persona lies a vast, uncharted, and often dark ocean. This is the realm where you have banished all the parts of yourself that you, or society, deemed unacceptable, shameful, or dangerous. Your unexpressed anger, your deep-seated sadness, your unconventional desires, your irrational fears, your raw vulnerabilities. You have locked them in the basement of your subconscious, desperately hoping they will simply disappear. But psychological energy cannot be destroyed. It only mutates. The more fiercely you repress your shadow, the more it orchestrates your life from behind the scenes, manipulating you like a master puppeteer. It manifests as sudden outbursts of inexplicable rage, as chronic self-sabotage, as crippling anxieties, as a lingering, unshakable sense of emptiness. To unearth your inner sanctuary, you must first have the courage to walk through the dark, terrifying forest of your shadow. You must become a brave miner of your own soul, a descending into the depths with a lantern fueled by fierce self-compassion. Do not judge the monsters you find there. When you encounter your deepest fear, do not run. Sit with it. Offer it a seat at your table. When you encounter your unwept grief, hold it gently, exactly as you would comfort a weeping, frightened child. This is the transformative act of radical acceptance. This is the true alchemy of the human soul. By bravely acknowledging your darkness, by bringing it into the light of your conscious awareness, you strip it of its destructive power over you. You integrate it. You become whole. The ancient alchemists of history did not actually seek to turn literal, physical lead into gold. That is a misunderstanding. They sought to transmute the heavy, leaden, painful aspects of the human condition into the brilliant, a golden light of awakened consciousness. As you navigate this internal landscape, imagine your mind as a vast, tumultuous ocean. On the very surface, there are violent hurricanes, massive, crashing waves, and turbulent foam. The weather of the surface changes with violent rapidity. One moment there is brilliant sunshine, and the next, a dark, destructive storm. This surface represents your daily, waking experience of fleeting emotions, intrusive thoughts, and unpredictable external events. If you mistakenly identify only with this turbulent surface, you will be perpetually tossed around, constantly seasick from the ceaseless motion, forever terrified of the next massive wave. But miles beneath the surface, down in the abyssal deep, there is absolute, unshakable stillness. The water is cold, crystal clear, and perfectly, eternally calm. The violent storms raging above do not disturb the profound, ancient silence of the deep by even a fraction. This deep water is your true essence. It is the observing consciousness that Buddhist philosophy refers to as the witness, or the concept of anatta, the non-self that transcends the fragile ego. When you engage in the practice of mindfulness, you are not foolishly trying to stop the waves on the surface. Attempting to control the ocean is a fool's errand. Instead, you are simply learning the vital skill of diving deep. You are learning to drop your anchor of awareness into the abyssal calm. From this place of profound, deep stillness, you can look up at the chaotic storms of your emotions and calmly observe, there is anger passing by. There is sadness forming. There is joy cresting. But you realize, with a sudden, a liberating shock, that you are no longer the anger. You are no longer the sadness. You are the vast, infinite container of space in which these temporary weather patterns occur and dissolve. The Stoic Emperor Marcus Aurelius was a man who ruled the greatest, most complex empire on earth. He faced devastating plagues, endless, brutal wars, and heartbreaking betrayals by those closest to him. Yet, amidst the unimaginable chaos of blood-soaked battlefields and treacherous imperial courts, he retreated to his tent by candlelight and wrote in his private meditations about an inner citadel. He profoundly realized that while he possessed absolutely no control over the chaotic events of the external world, he possessed absolute, unquestionable sovereignty over his internal reactions. Your inner sanctuary is exactly this citadel. It is an impregnable fortress, constructed not of stone and mortar, but of hard-won wisdom, emotional resilience, and a transcendent perspective. When the world hurls insults at you, the insult stops at the moat of your citadel. It can only penetrate the thick walls if you consciously grant it permission to enter. I ask you to reflect. How much unnecessary suffering have you endured simply because you willingly opened the heavy gates to the toxic opinions of others? How much internal peace have you foolishly sacrificed at the bloody altar of external validation? True, enduring freedom is the profound realization that your inherent worth is not a volatile commodity traded on the unpredictable stock market of public opinion. Your worth is inherent, unshakable, and eternally secure within your sanctuary. As you continue to unearth this sacred space, you will inevitably uncover broken, fragmented pieces of yourself. You will find the lingering traumas from your childhood, the sharp betrayals from your past relationships, the stinging failures that still burn with the fresh salt of deep regret. Do not discard these broken pieces. Do not hide them away in shame. In the beautiful Japanese art form of kintsugi, when a valuable pottery bowl is dropped and shattered, it is not thrown away into the trash. Instead, the broken shards are painstakingly gathered and repaired using a special lacquer mixed with powdered gold, silver, or platinum. The profound philosophy behind this ancient art form is that the breakage and the subsequent repair are seen as an integral, beautiful part of the history of the object, or rather than an ugly flaw to be disguised. The cracks are illuminated, celebrated, and transformed into brilliant veins of precious metal. The bowl becomes infinitely more beautiful, stronger, and more valuable precisely because it was broken and put back together. You, my friend, are a living, breathing masterpiece of kintsugi. Your physical and emotional scars are not humiliating signs of weakness. They are the magnificent, golden seams of your survival. Every bitter tear you have shed in the dark, every devastating heartbreak you have miraculously survived, has added a rich, complex, beautiful layer to the intricate tapestry of your soul. Honor your pain. Speak to it gently and with reverence. Say to yourself, I have suffered greatly, and it has made me infinitely deep. I have been broken into pieces, and the healing has made me expansive. This journey inward is not a straight line. It is a labyrinth. Do not confuse a labyrinth with a maze. A maze is designed to confuse you, to trick you, to make you lose your way in dead ends and false turns. But a labyrinth has only one path. It winds back and forth, sometimes taking you close to the center, only to suddenly fling you out to the very edge again. But if you simply keep putting one foot in front of the other, trusting the path, it invariably leads you to the center. Your journey to self-discovery is this labyrinth. There will be days when you feel profoundly connected to your inner sanctuary, experiencing moments of pure, crystalline clarity. And there will be days when you feel you have regressed, thrust back into the chaotic noise of the persona and the suffocating grip of the shadow. When this happens, do not despair. Do not judge yourself harshly. You are still on the path. You are simply navigating an outer loop of the labyrinth. Keep walking. Keep breathing. Unearthing this inner sanctuary is not a one-time miraculous event. It is a dedicated, lifelong practice. It is a sacred pilgrimage you must willingly make every single day of your life. When you wake up in the morning, before you instinctively reach for the glowing rectangle of your phone to flood your brain with the world's anxieties, pause. Place your hand gently over your own heart. Feel the steady, miraculous rhythm of life pumping through your veins. Breathe in the immense gift of existence. In this quiet, a fleeting liminal space between the realm of sleep and the harsh demands of the waking day, consciously step into your inner sanctuary. Remind yourself of your deepest core values. Make a silent promise to yourself that no matter what chaotic forces the external world throws at you today, no matter what storms arise, you will not abandon your internal post. Throughout the day, when you feel the cold grip of anxiety rising in your throat, when you feel the hot flush of anger tightening your chest, use your breath as an unbreakable tether back to your true self. Inhale deeply, vividly, imagining the breath traveling all the way down into the quiet, undisturbed depths of your internal ocean. Exhale slowly, intentionally releasing the turbulent, frantic energy of the surface. You can access your invincible citadel while sitting in frustrating traffic, while enduring a tense corporate meeting, or while simply washing the dishes at the kitchen sink. The sanctuary is always there, patiently, eternally waiting for your conscious return. Here is the ultimate, profound truth, the great mind-bending twist of your long existential journey. The enduring peace you have been so desperately seeking out there in the external world has been quietly residing within you all along. You have been living like a starving beggar, sitting directly on top of a buried chest of pure gold, desperately asking passing strangers for copper pennies. You have exhausted yourself traveling the world, voraciously reading countless self-help books, desperately seeking the esoteric advice of gurus, relentlessly chasing after material wealth, a fleeting status, and romantic validation, all in a frantic, exhausting attempt to simply feel a sense of home. But listen to me carefully. Home is not a geographical location. Home is not a person. Home is not a title or a bank balance. Home is a profound state of psychological and spiritual integration. Home is the unshakable inner sanctuary. Once you truly, deeply realize this in your bones, the desperate, frantic grasping ceases. The endless, exhausting running comes to a complete, peaceful halt. You realize that you no longer need to exhaustingly manipulate the external world to make you feel safe, because you carry the ultimate source of safety within your own chest. As we draw this deep journey to a close, let my words wash over your tired mind like a gentle, cleansing, restorative rain. I want you to understand something fundamental. You are not a broken problem waiting to be solved. You are a magnificent, unfolding mystery waiting to be experienced. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself deeply for the times you forgot your own inherent worth. Forgive yourself for the times you desperately sought love and validation in empty, hollow places. You were merely stumbling in the dark, trying to find your way back to yourself. There is no shame in that. But now, the heavy darkness is lifting. The lantern of your conscious awareness is lit. The path before you is illuminated and crystal clear. The heavy, ancient iron gates of the inner citadel stand wide open, warmly welcoming you back from your long, exhausting exile. Walk through them with your head held high. Take a deep, profound, life-giving breath of the crisp, why incredibly clean air of your own sovereign soul. Look around at the breathtaking beauty of your internal landscape. You are entirely safe here. You are completely sovereign here. You are infinitely, perfectly whole, just as you are. Let this profound realization echo in your consciousness like the deep, resonant sound of an ancient temple bell, reverberating majestically across misty mountain peaks, settling softly into the deepest, quietest valleys of your mind. Dong, dong, dong. Let the gentle, lingering vibration dissolve the very last, stubborn remnants of your fear and anxiety. You have successfully navigated the labyrinth. You have survived the terrifying descent into the shadow. You have braved the violent storms of the surface ocean and discovered the profound stillness of the deep. You have arrived. Welcome home to your true, unblemished essence. Welcome to your inner sanctuary. Sit by the quiet fire of your own awareness. Rest your weary bones. Stay here as long as you need, for you now know the way back. The frantic world outside can wait.